Welcome to D-Max Mad Gaming. I'm your host D-Max, and here we believe gaming is a lifestyle, not a hobby. And today we're going to be discussing For Honor. For Honor released a beta for us to test from January 26th through January 29th. You can get your beta codes for it on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. I got mine on PlayStation 4, and today in this video I'm going to give you my first impressions of it to help you understand the mechanics of the game and what the game is all about. And with this information, you better make a decision whether if you want to purchase it on a release date or not. I'll be doing that by giving 3 main points. The first main point would be the battle mechanics, the second will be customization, and the third will be the different modes you have in the beta. And with this information, you'll come to the conclusion whether this is worth your time, money, and effort. So let's do it. Alright, let's jump right into the battle mechanics for For Honor. Now what we're going to do is divide it into 2 different parts. I'm going to show you the tutorial that you play when you first start the beta for For Honor, and show you the mechanics on defending and attacking against your enemies. And then I'm going to show you some online gameplay against the AI and the human as I was playing through the beta, and show you the difference of how difficult it is to actually beat your opponent with just understanding the basics and not mastering it, because you need to master the mechanics of it to actually win in an online battle against a human player or playing against the AI. So okay, the first thing we're going to take a look at is the tutorial. And you see in the tutorial here, it teaches you how to lock onto your enemy. And how you lock onto your enemy is by holding down the L2 button to lock on. Whatever you do not release the L2 button or you'll unlock from your enemy. You can lock onto any enemy in the surrounding area by holding down the L2. Only thing you need to do is look directly at your enemy and hold down L2 to lock onto your enemy. And this puts you in a ready state to either attack or defend. Now the next thing we're going to teach you how to actually get ready to attack or defend. By holding down the L2 button and using the right analog stick, you can position your weapon to either attack or defend up, left, or right by using the right analog stick. It'll move your weapon left, right, or up to put you in a position to attack or defend in that direction. Pretty simple stuff, right? Awesome. So the next thing we're going to take a look at is how to block your enemy's attacks, which is also pretty simple. So the first thing you have to do is hold down the L2 to lock on and use your right analog stick in the direction the attack is coming from. Remember, there's only 3 different ways it can come: left, right, or above. So whatever you do, lock on and put the right analog stick in the direction that the attack is coming from. If you try to click it over there, you're not going to be able to stop the attack. You have to hold it in that direction to stop the attack. By holding down the L2 button and using the right analog stick in the direction the attack is coming from, you're able to block it, as you see in this video here. Now the next thing we're going to show you is how it actually looks in an online gameplay against the AI and a human, to show you how that basic mechanics is easy to learn, but you got to get really good with it to actually be able to counter all your enemy's attacks. So let's take a look at it. Okay, we're going to actually show you some actual gameplay with a friend of mine that's going to demonstrate what happens when you don't block effectively. I'm going to be the attacker and he's going to be the blocker. And as you see already, I'm able to knock him off balance and get a good hit in. And each time that I land a hit, I take a nice chunk of his life. He's not able to block a lot of my attacks. And because of that, he lost very quickly. I mean, that match didn't take long at all. So blocking effectively is very important. So you should always practice blocking effectively. Now we're going to take a look on how to attack your enemy in the next tutorial. So here we go. Alright, let's show you how to attack your enemy in For Honor through the tutorial. As you see, you hold down the L2 to lock on, you use the right analog stick to position your weapon left, right, or up, and then you can use R1 and R2 to attack. Your R1 is your light attacks, your R2 is your heavy attacks. Let me demonstrate the light attacks and the heavy attacks. First is the light attacks. As you see, I'm getting my right analog stick going right to attack with light attacks. And as you see, light attacks can do a lot of damage, so you can expect that the heavy attacks will be even larger amount of damage when you actually land a hit on your opponent. So now let's show you what a heavy attack looks like. So here we go. I am about to show you some heavy attack slices. And you see with the heavy attacks, he have a little bit more force with his hitting. And even though he's blocking, it's still causing damage to him because of a heavy attack. That's key. Heavy attacks can knock your opponent off balance. And one of the cool things about the battle mechanics for attacking, You can use attacking to overwhelm your opponent. You can use heavy attacking to knock your opponent down. And there's a couple of other moves you can do in defense and attack to overwhelm your opponents, and we're going to get into that in the next tutorial. So here we go. Okay, the next thing in the tutorial we're going to teach you is how to dodge your enemy's attacks. This will become really helpful in a tight situation. Hold down the L2 and use the left analog stick to go left, right, or down to dodge your enemy attacks. Be very careful though, because you got to time it correctly or you will get hit every time. And if you get hit, it will make you stumble and you will take a lot of damage. So practice this as much as you can. And the next thing we're going to teach you is how to break your enemy's guard by holding that L2 lock on, press box and R2 together to break your enemy's guard. Especially when you're blocking a lot, this is coming handy. It'll break your enemy's guard if you hit them a couple times with it. Make them dizzy for some deadly hits. And the last thing we're going to teach you is how to throw your enemy. This is very important too. Hold down L2 to lock on, come close to the enemy and press box twice to grab and throw your enemy. This can throw your enemy on the ground, knock your enemy on the ground, to allow you to hit the final blow that will eliminate your enemy online or against their eye. And so we just taught you everything we know about the tutorials. Now we're going to... Alright guys, we're going to wrap the video up here. And as we're wrapping the video up, we're going to show you some live gameplay of me battling the AI. And let me tell you something about the AI for For Honor. It is a beast. It will destroy you without any hesitation at all. And as you're watching this gameplay, I'm going to give you my final thoughts about the battle mechanics for For Honor. The battle mechanics for Honor is really fun, very challenging, very exciting. Love the realistic look each character has as they execute moves. I love how the gameplay flows and there's no lag to it. I just think they did a really great job overall in developing the battle mechanics for For Honor. And with that said, I want to let you know that I'll be doing a series for For Honor. And I'll be doing up to 6 episodes for For Honor in this series. And each episode will cover a specific topic about the For Honor game. And with that said, the next episode, episode 2, I'm going to cover the stamina and how does the stamina actually apply in the battle mechanics and how you can use it to your advantage. And then we're covering the customization of the game. Does the customization actually improve on your fighting capability, or is it just cosmetic? Will it increase your attack ability? Will it increase your defense? Will it increase your stamina? And things like that. And I will be covering the battle modes in the For Honor, let you know how the battle modes work, how to win in the battle modes, and does the battle modes actually give you a large amount of XP to upgrade your character. We'll cover all that in the next episode, which I'll be releasing next week sometime around Friday. So thank you guys for staying to the end of the video. I appreciate you. And if you like this video, slash that like button. I will really appreciate you, and thank you for watching. I'm D-Mac, and thank you for watching D-Mac Mad Gaming. And I'll holler at you at the next episode. I'm out. Bye.